Joining us right now, the victorious coach on Saturday for San Diego State, BRADY HOKE. And Coach, once again, I love to say this, congratulations on a huge win Saturday against Nevada.
Well, thanks, Steve. Our players really, I thought we prepared well all week, and I think that we played with great effort and energy. And, you talk about playing as a team, and we certainly did that, and Coach Schembeckler always used to talk about the team, and it was a great team win. I think offense had two significant drives that really helped us, number one, time of possession, but also in putting ourselves in to convert with a field goal and also touchdown. So was happy with that. I think defensively we weren't as happy probably early in the game, but I thought we played really hard. I thought we kept after the quarterback. We kept. I thought we made some really good plays. We didn't force any turnovers, which is something that we've got to continue to work on. But as far as defense standing up at the end, I thought they did that. And then the special teams, you look at what Jordan Byrd did, putting us in field position, and then Matt, obviously, the game-winning field goal at the end, and just, other things. I think he had 3 punts over 55 yards, and, he just keeps being Matt Araiza.
Well, exactly, and we'll get to him in a moment. I'm going to quote my old boss, Al Davis, just win, baby. You find a way to win games, and that has been the story all season long for the San Diego State team. You're sitting at 9-1, and you're there, Coach, because this team has found ways to win games. Some games where you feel like you're in control. In this game, you're up 17-7. Next thing you look up, you're down 21-20. But ultimately, you find a way to win the game. When that happens, and I know from a coach's standpoint, you're thrilled to figure it out, but what is it about the makeup of this team that has enabled them, even when it seems like maybe they're not going to come away with the W, that they find a way to win the game?
Yeah, and I think that's really, Steve, you look at this team, and the one thing I would point to is we've got some older players. We've got some real veterans because of the COVID. We've got some guys who are 6-year guys, that this is their 6th season of football. And so I think that's part of it. And I also think that the maturity of the team overall, not just those guys, but you got a guy like Caden McDonald, and Dan Bellinger, and you got guys like Keyshawn Banks and Jonah Tavai who really do a great job leading. Cam Thomas, he leads a little differently, and that's how he plays, and that's it's a unique football team. I really appreciate hard work and how they care about each other.
186 yards rushing, 176 yards passing. We haven't seen that kind of balance really all season long. Coach, from your offense, talk about Lucas Johnson, and was this his best game of the season so far?
Yeah, I would say definitely. I think, I liked Lucas's decisiveness. I liked that, we didn't get a sack. He did a nice job of pushing up in the pocket, did a good job. I think there was all but one, Steve, where I wish he would have just taken it and get what he can. But you did see him do that. I think, he's 21 for 34. We got a lot of improvement still, but that was definitely, his best outing.
Yeah, 34 pass attempts. Here's your key stat, 0 interceptions. So he played a clean game in terms of that. All right, that win is under the belt. Now you've got 2 more games to win. If you win the next 2 games, you will be in the conference championship game for the first time in 5 years. And just when we thought, wow, you got UNLV, I mean, come on, they're the worst team in the country. They'd lost 14 straight games, and now you're going to get them on a 2-game winning streak. And you got a late game, 8:30 kickoff on Friday. Wow, how concerned are you about this game? I mean, obviously you have to win out. There's no losses the rest of the way, but what has happened where suddenly UNLV is a threat in this game?
Well, let's go back. New coach, COVID first year, so not a great year to try and your culture and the character and your X's and O's and all those things that you want to put in. And you could tell because of some common opponents watching their film that they were improving. And I think Marcus and his staff, they've got they're improving. I think the culture, they've got some really good older guys up front, on both sides of the ball a little bit, and then really some young guys, Kyle Williams, wide receiver, is a sophomore, really talented young man. We would have loved to have him, I can tell you that. And a really good player, Cameron Friel, the quarterback. I think they played 4 quarterbacks and kind of really settled in on Cameron, and he, a young man out of Hawaii, a very good player. So I think, the culture, establishing that, and, also, the game itself, X's and O's, coaches coaching and doing all that kind of stuff.
All right, I have to mention, well, I don't have to, but I want to mention Matt Araiza once again. He only averaged over 55 yards a punt again, continues to lead the nation with a record-setting pace, more than 52 yards a punt, which, by the way, would be a record. He's already set all kinds of punting records. Oh, yeah, he also tacked on 3 field goals, including the game winner. Coach, I've said this since I do have a Heisman ballot. If you guys run the table, if you win this Mountain West Conference championship, you finish this season 12-1 going into the bowl game, and Matt Araiza continues to do what he's doing on this record-setting pace, I got 3 spots on my Heisman ballot. I promise you right now, he'll be on my ballot.
Well, and he should be. I'll be honest with you. The way he's played, the way he's come, big events, big places and games. He's done a great job, and I look at what he's done with touchbacks. He's made that part of the game. I know that Nevada took 2 out of the end zone, but one was 9 yards deep. And we ended up tackling him on the 15. But I think he's done a great job in that part, and people overlook that part because that is a field position part of the game that's important.
Now, do you rub down that left leg of his? I mean, it's getting a lot of work, is it not, Coach? I mean, kickoffs, field goals, extra points, punts, and everything else. You got to have a good rub down on that left leg.
Well, I'll tell you what, we do a good job. He does a good job, mainly. I can tell you that with, on Mondays he doesn't do much. We don't kick with him. We're pretty sensitive, and he's pretty sensitive, but not overly sensitive that you would think he's a whacked-out kicker. I mean, he is he's more like a linebacker safety. So, we're going to just do what we think's best, and more importantly, do what he thinks best for that leg.
Well, Coach, congratulations again. You guys are sitting at 9-1. It's good to see you finally recognized again in both the AP and coaches poll. 2 more games, and you'll be back in the Mountain West Conference Championship game for the first time in 5 years. And all you can say is, as long as we can control our own destiny, that's where we want to be. Keep our fingers crossed. Good luck on Friday against UNLV, and congratulate all the guys. Big win against Nevada on Saturday, Coach.
Thanks. Appreciate it, and we're going to work hard at it. I can guarantee you that.
Very good. There he is, the coach, Brady HOKE.